I got a countdown just like iCarly because we are on the set of iCarly. My name is Brad Pomerance. We are joined by two of its stars, Miranda Cosgrove. She plays Carly. Jennette McCurdy, she plays Sam. We are so glad to be on your set. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, I understand you're executive producer, I think it's from Memphis. And as a result, you have all become very involved in St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. You took a trip there. Tell us about it, Miranda. It must have been very special for you.
Yeah, it was great. We went one weekend not too long ago, and Dan's been wanting to go. Dan Schneider,
right.
He's been wanting to go for a really long time, and he always wanted to take like the cast of his shows. So,
it's iCarly and
Victorious.
Right?
Yeah, so it was our show iCarly, and then Victorious, and we all went there with Dan, and we got to visit the hospital, and we just had a really great time getting to meet kids.
Yeah, Jennette, tell me about that. How was it for you to look into the eyes of these children who are often facing real troubling circumstances? They're not feeling well.
Yeah, well, I had visited St. Jude beforehand, so I was actually, I knew a lot of the kids kind of by their first name.
Really?
Yeah, and it's cool because you get to see the same kids if you visit more than once. Miranda had visited multiple times before too.
I gotta ask you, Jennette, when you walk into a room and you say that kid's first name, what do you see in their eyes? I mean, to think that you would remember their name, I mean, it's got to be pretty special.
It's adorable. They light up, and all those kids have such great attitudes and such great spirits. They're really brave, and they act like nothing's wrong, which is great. It's more the parents that you really see the trials in their eyes.
Yeah, so what do you learn, Miranda, from these children who, like Jennette said, have such a sense of self and spirit and just kind of move on, they persevere?
Well, I think just from going to hospitals and meeting kids, you kind of go in thinking you want to like make their day and help them to have a good time, and then you end up getting a lot out of it too. So I feel like just from meeting all these really cool people, it makes you like really have a perspective on life.
Jennette, as you know, no child is turned away from St. Jude's if they can't pay.
Yeah.
Knowing that, how does it make you feel to go to this hospital, which is, it's really the premier institution for cancer research, to know that these children, they will not be turned away?
I mean, it's incredible. They do so much more than any hospital out there. They pay for the family's lodging, to stay up there while the child's getting treated. And just the hospital, the way that it's decorated is it feels so comforting and doesn't feel like a hospital at all, which is, I think, why we all wanted to help that hospital, first and foremost, because there's no place like St. Jude.
What about you? Just know that they are not paying a cent. So often in medical care, they can bankrupt people.
Well, the first time I visited the hospital, I didn't realize that the families lived there. And it's like all the families become friends and they really are working together, and it's real family feel there. Like everybody really knows each other. The doctors love everybody there, and it's definitely got a really just homey, good vibe. Like when you walk in the door.
In the same cafeteria as the
Yeah.
kids, which is cool.
Talk to me about iCarly, because you have really grown up on this show. I mean, we have literally seen you grow up. What has it meant to you to be part of such a, it's really a cultural icon. My kids, 9 and 7, it's all about iCarly for them. What does that mean to you? Go, Jennette, come on, give it a shot.
Okay, it's insane because so many parents come up to us all the time and say, our kids have grown up with you, and we say, well, we've grown up with them too, because when we started, Miranda was 13, I was 14, we were these little squeamish little
And the reason I ask that is, because you are role models for kids at St. Jude's. You really, and that's got somewhat of a burden, but in a good way, it can be very invigorating and empowering.
I don't think we think of it as a burden. A lot of people ask that, but I think we love what we do and we have so much fun, and the fact that kids look up to us and parents allow their kids to look up to us is a big honor. But it's not something we walk around like, oh gee, we got kids looking up to us.
I gotta tell you, I so enjoy your show. I'm that dorky dad that watches iCarly every Saturday night at 8 p.m. on Nickelodeon. We have been joined by Miranda Cosgrove, Jennette McCurdy. They are stars of iCarly. They are also great supporters of St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. My name is Brad Pomerance. Thanks for watching Local Edition. We're gonna send you back to HLN.
Hey, Miranda and Nathan here.
And we're chatting about something called digital privacy.
Which is all about respecting others and respecting yourself by managing what you post on the web and who sees it.
Like when you tag someone in a pic without their permission.
Or pass along a private text.
Because once it's on the web, it stays on the web forever.
And someone's reputation could get seriously damaged.
So think before you post and use common sense.
To learn more, go to thebighelp.com. See ya.
Bye.